free Palestine and Israel, a terrorist regime, child killers, scum. And if you support Israel, you're scum too. And if you support Palestine, you're scared to say it, you're also a weak, coward, sheep. Free Palestine, that's the only advice I give.
What's going on, guys? Today we're in the beautiful city of Dubai with the entrepreneur and ex-MMA fighter, Tam Khan. Salam, brother. How you doing?
Walaikum salam. I'm good. How are you, brothers?
Yes, all good. Alhamdulillah, man.
Alhamdulillah.
So for the people who don't know, who is Tam Khan and what does he do?
That's a good question. I'm just another human being, 42 years old, living in Dubai and just, working hard to support the family and trying to stay alive as long as I can.
Yeah. It's like our 7th time here now.
Yeah, 7th time, yeah.
The weather, like, we want to move out here too, man. Like the weather's nice, halal food, you know.
Yeah, you should. I mean, for me, if you're young, and I'm not sure, you guys married?
No.
Yeah, you're married. I mean, you're not married, you're single, no children.
No.
Nothing's stopping, For me, it's a risk worth taking. I think Dubai, the land of opportunity, it's a networking capital of the world.
Definitely.
And especially if you're in the media world or whatever kind of industry you're in, especially this podcasts and social media and the influencer world, this is the place to network. Everyone's here. It's a hub. You've got all the crypto influencers to YouTubers to Twitch, Rumble, you name it. So I think majority of people should be coming to here. It's a new America, in my opinion. So
Definitely.
If you're young, single, nothing's holding you back, take that rick.
Yeah.
So, like, how did you get into MMA? So, like, you've been doing MMA prior to opening the gym. How did you get into MMA?
As a kid, I was always into stuff like WWE, Hulk Hogan, Bruce Lee, Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I saw the Money in the Bank
Van Damme
briefcase.
movies, Rocky, Rambo. So it's normal for old boys to like this alpha kind of thing.
Yeah.
Before this degenerate transgender bullshit started and they're trying to make you wear dresses, boys are born to like play football, be masculine, He-Man, grab swords, punch each other, kick each other. So I was a normal kid like that. I was like, look at muscles, look at these tough guys. And so I loved boxing and all kinds of martial arts. And then I bought a magazine. It was a martial arts magazine when I was younger. And it said the Gracie brothers, the hardest family in the world. They can beat anyone, undefeated, bare knuckle, like no rules. Mixed martial arts, it was like Vale Tudo it was called, which means in Portuguese, anything goes. Yeah. So I read this article. And I thought, wow, who are these guys? Amazing. Like, wow, I want to do this. Then we got a VHS tape we found in Blockbuster Video of UFC 1. A friend of mine and myself watched it and just fell in love with it. This skinny Brazilian guy, dorky looking, choking out big muscular guys, doing techniques, making them pass out and tap. And I was like, what is this? So I kept trying it with my friends. We're choking each other, grabbing each other's ankles, trying everything. And then South End High Street, where I'm from, Essex, South End on Sea, I walked past a restaurant and there was an advert saying, we teach Gracie Jiu-Jitsu like you see in the UFC.
Yeah.
Wallahi, it was crazy. So I walked in there, met my coach, Daniel Bazzaro, been best friends ever since. And the rest is history, just started training. So I was blessed that I was in a town all the way in Essex, which had the reach and had the chance to learn this art of Brazilian Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, which was called then.
Yeah.
So I just went from there. I think that was 98, 99.
So how old were you at this stage?
Well, I'm born in 81, so do the maths. 18 when I did MMA, 18, 19, when I formally did like technically like the right way. So yeah. So it was in the early stages because UFC 1 was in 1993. I must have been around it in 99, seen it. So 2000 start training. So I think I was the first Asian Muslim mixed martial arts fighter as well.
The first Asian Muslim?
Yeah, in the UK, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it was ahead of its time.
So yeah, I heard you also then started your promotion. So was that like shortly after?
Yeah, that was. We had a promotion in Essex.
Mm.
My coach and manager did the UWC Ultimate Warrior Challenge. I helped develop that. I was I think I was the main event of the first show, and that was in UK. And then obviously the rest is history. From that, I came to Dubai, started teaching, build academies and promotions and everything. So
Yeah.
it all stemmed from me walking past that restaurant and meeting Daniel Bazzotta. Without meeting him and getting into the sport then, nothing you see now would have happened probably.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's Allah's will, but through his form, I met this guy who taught me the sport and got me into it.
Yeah. So what made you make like the transition from the UK to come to Dubai?
I'd come on holidays 2005 to 2006. I came on holidays and I loved it. And UK, I was in a place called Basel Town Centre, which was depressing. I think it was Carphone Warehouse I was working.
Oh.
And I went for a break in Pitsea. Pitsea is the pits. That's why it's called Pitsea.
Well, what's
I
that?
love it. It's a little town, but it's just
Yeah.
always depressing and it's grey and it was raining, it was winter. And I'm just sitting there in Tesco's Extra getting some sandwiches. And I'm sitting with a friend. I'm like, listen, I'm getting out of here. I want to go to Dubai. I came from holiday. It was lovely, everything like this. And I had a few ideas. And I said, I'm just going to go and execute them. So I packed my bags and went.
So you're like big on like social media, like Instagram, TikTok. How do you like influence people? Like, a lot of people watch you. Like, how do you motivate your following?
I don't set out to motivate anyone. I've never been that. I just posted purely for the business. Like, I was in the health industry and fitness, so I used to always be in shape and look good. So the more you post that, the more guys like, I want to look like that. How'd you do this? How'd you do that? I want to come to your gym. And I just transform it. I always speak out. So I just got a good following and being in the circle of people like Andrew and other friends and around big sportsmen and athletes, people start to kind of follow you when they tag you. I think it's just like a domino effect. But I'm not out there to motivate anyone, to be honest. I'm just out there to speak what I think, you know. The only motivation I actually do, honestly, is for the younger Muslim youth is to incorporate and promote praying and staying close to Deen, because I think a lot of the younger generation are lost from what I've seen. They're trying to be like this rapper, this cool. I've got the cars, watches, this kind of thing, which everyone goes through, but it's just got too much now. Whereas in my day, we'd be embarrassed to show haram on public, you know. We'd all do stupid things, but we'd hide it. Now they're flaunting bottles on pictures and this and that. I think it is cool. So for me, what's cool is being on Deen and praying 5 times. And not that it's even cool, it's a must. Some people go, wow, martial arts time, you pray 5 times, well done. Oh, I shouldn't get a medal, I'm supposed to.
You're supposed to,
Why? That's like me walking or eating or drinking. It's a must, it's a need.
Yeah.
So that's how far we've gone, that people applaud me for doing that. So that's actually a diss in a way. So in my opinion, and what I'm trying to do is just trying to tell these young guys, look, I've been there, done that, seen it, had this notoriety, a little bit of popularity, been there, money, cars, holidays, private jets, whatever you think is cool, I've done it. It's just, it's all for showing off. You know, it's all BS. Unless you're really earning for your family and doing good things and doing charity and looking after others, you will never feel fulfilled, you know.
You mentioned, so you've got a good circle, you're around Andrew a lot. Did you first come across him in Essex, was it?
Yeah, Andrew was on the show we started in Essex. I think we started that show in 2004, 2005, and he was from a gym in Luton, so we'd call the local gyms to come and train, and Andrew was one of the young guys who fought. I remember he was like 16, 17, and really simple looking and didn't look tough like you think, very quiet, but he fought like a lion. So yeah, it's like a network, you know, like in MMA in those days, we knew everyone knows each other from that day and stays in contact. So through there, every time you touch base on like all the social media apps, and it was like that, all the fighters in that era knew each other. So we kept in touch a lot, and then he'd come to Dubai. When I moved to Dubai and reach out, I'm coming over, you there, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I was like the go-to guy in Dubai. It's like, oh, Tam's in Dubai, let's go touch base with him. If I go to Romania, it'll be Tate. You know what I'm saying? So as Dubai, those days it was me, 2008, 2009 and onwards. So like that, and we kept in touch, and so one of many people, like good guys, brothers of mine in the circle. You've got Badu Jack, you've got Steven Seagal's a good brother of mine. It's Gracie's a good close friend of mine. So it's a huge circle in different industries, you know.
What's your opinion on the Tate situation then?
Yeah, it's just bullshit. I think the world knows it. I think if there was something strong, concrete, he'd be in jail by now. There's no evidence. I've looked at all the case. I've looked at everything, and it's just when you become too popular and say things people don't like and become a Muslim as well at that time, it's just pissed off the wrong people. Trying to teach him a lesson, I guess. He's obviously annoyed someone in Romania. God knows who. Maybe he's flirted with someone's wife. I don't know. Maybe they don't like the sound of that engine of this Bugatti driving around Bucharest. God knows, but someone's been annoyed. But if you look at the case, it's all bizarre bullshit. It's all lies. The testimony of 2 prostitutes saying he's done this when one is known for having 10 cases herself of claiming men have done things. She's done it 10 times before. So it's a boy cry wolf kind of story. And the other one is a stripper. So, I mean, they're saying we were forced to do TikTok videos. I mean, it's a laughable case when you look at it. Yeah. And you've got one who's accused men in the past. One of her exes has committed suicide. One's in jail. She's known for doing it. Her family even. There's WhatsApp messages showing she's a liar. She's done this many times for attention. And the other one is a stripper who wanted to be a superstar. And they said, no, we're not giving you 200,000. So, okay, I'll make a case. Then 3-4 weeks after they make the accusations, they're in the south of France partying with Rolexes and like nice Bentleys. So you tell me what you think of the case.
Have you spoke to him about the case, and has he spoke to you about it?
I've been around the people involved in seeing all the documents and everything, and it's laughable. I know lawyers in the UK who said this wouldn't even stand. They'd be thrown out the window. It's laughable. But again, they're trying to probably get money out of him. Who knows? They're trying to milk him, and it is what it is. But everything's from my life. Everything's a test. It's just how you take it, So he's patient. It is what it is. But it's unfortunate. But I guess everyone gets the test in their life. It depends on which way you get it.
Yeah, and then you said so he recently reverted back to Islam. So would you say faith impact your day-to-day business?
Yeah, it impacts everything. Everything, not my day-to-day business, but my life in general. I think that should be the foundation of everything. For example, small things like business loans, you can't pay interest, you can't get mortgages unless it's Islamic. There's loads of things. It kind of puts little barriers to you. But for me, in my belief, alhamdulillah, I think if you do everything in a halal way, you'll be rewarded anyway. And what's reward is when you feel good and you've worked hard. You feel you have a different kind of self-reward. You feel like I'm doing my best, rather than finding the easy way out, becoming a drug dealer or selling alcohol or selling your soul just for cash.
Yeah, I think you feel like you have that contentment in yourself where you feel like you're doing something right. You're not on the wrong path.
Yeah, 100%. And tomorrow never comes. We could all die now. I could die sitting on this podcast, have a heart attack live. So when you die, it's inevitable, but you don't know when. So then we want to be ready, We don't want to go knowing I left this, that, I had big debts from doing this. So
you don't want regrets as well.
Yeah. So not that but it's just we want to go in a good way, and you want your kids to eat from halal money, and
definitely,
So for me, it should be for every Muslim. This should be the core principle you live by.
Yeah, let's talk about your gym, the world's famous TK MMA Fitness. How did you start this and attract all the celebrities around the world? Everyone comes here. This is the main hub in Dubai.
I started renting gyms, and when I started, it was hard. I had a few customers, 2 or 3, and one of them was my friends. He just kept turning up to look like a number. And then I kept doing it and teaching and trying to get flyers out. And then one day, a local journalist did a news article on me, and it was front page of a newspaper here called 7 Days, which is like the Metro in UK. Free, everyone gets it. And they left my number in there. The next day, bring is ringing, and the class was packed after that. And from there, I found investors to make a gym, and so on, and had my experiences, gyms up and down, had some problems, until the point where I knew I had the formula, I knew what to do, and I thought, why am I opening names like Warriors or Glory or this and that? Let me do my own brand, which is there for life. So nearly 7 years ago, I did TK MMA, and alhamdulillah, I think the gym itself, the way it looks, the outdoor area, the way we've done it with the swimming pool, the sky view, the MMA, and
I feel it's the only one like this in Dubai.
Yeah, it's original. It's not like others. You can have beautiful gyms spending millions and marble floors, but ours is something different. Yeah, it's Goals Beach, Venice Beach meets Brazil meets Thailand, so it's everything in one. And from there, just people themselves see it. Big influencers reach out and they've seen the gym. So for me, I'm not going to say names, but people DM me who are celebs. So that's quite wow, they've seen it and heard of it. So
they message you, yeah?
Yeah.
Kickboxers.
Even kickboxers, people in the entertainment industry too. not even in sport.
They come
You know, when Dubai, I want to pass by, I want to see a gym, seen it online. So, alhamdulillah, thanks to social media and done it in a good way, it's got a good worldwide reach. So, a lot of people, when I was in the States, people heard of it. So that was really, humbling.
So this gym is basically, it's like worldwide now because it's on social media.
It's like a brand, like
it's like a brand, yeah.
We've made it a brand where it's like as we say, we're not a gym, we're not just a fitness facility, we're a movement. That's our slogan. So it's like that,
Yeah, I feel like especially the outside area, the skyline view, and you got the rings there as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
The UFC.
cage and a ring, and sometimes you'll see UFC fighters like Khamzat train there. You'll see Conor Ben doing a workout, Amir Khan.
What about Habib?
Yeah, we had Khabib coming to the gym. The cage itself was the same cage Khabib used for his training camp before.
In here, in TKMMA?
No, he hired it in a Sheikh's gym, but they used the same cage.
Same cage. What fight was that for?
The first fight in Abu Dhabi he fought, I'm not sure which one it was. Maybe, I'm not sure which his first fight in Abu Dhabi was. Poirier,
Okay.
maybe. Was that a few years back? I think maybe that one.
So you got some good like memorabilia as well.
Yeah.
There's no gyms in London like this. Like, you got the outdoor facility as well.
Yeah, I think because of the weather, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think if you made it in London, it'd be like flooded 24/7, But also London, it's just the space. It's very congested, It's hard to find huge spaces. I think you have to go on the outskirts, on the suburbs.
Would you have a franchise like in London or?
Yeah, I've been approached many times. I'm looking to franchise, but I'm selective on where and how, and it has to be the same kind of model. So it'd have to have the same setup and everything,
What about LA, Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, LA, big interest in LA, some plans there. Saudi too. LA for sure, because it fits that vibe.
Fits the
The
vibe,
weather's
yeah.
good as well. The weather's good.
LA, Miami.
Yeah.
something like that.
So, who knows?
Yeah, nice.
Maybe 25 franchises, maybe bankrupt tomorrow. Who knows? That's life.
Yeah. Also, we're sitting in Live 27 today. So, how did that come about? What made
Yeah,
you
so
think of that?
I had a space here, like a studio. It was a big studio, and I used it for everything in dance. And I tried everything yoga, and it wasn't really working. It didn't suit the gym. I have a friend who introduced me to another guy, and he said, "Look, he wants to see you." I told him I want to make a barbershop. He goes, "Meet my friend. He has one, and let's see if you can collab." And then I went to his shop. He was telling me, "Come to Barsha, see my place," and I just kept saying, "No, I don't want to go. I sound busy." He said, "Oh, Barsha, it's boring." And I was in the middle of the night. I walked in. I was shocked. It was quite nice. I was like, "Wow, this is more surprising than ever." So he came here, did the measurements. We said, "Let's make a collaboration here." So Live 27. Something he founded, and we've collabed, like you say, with TK here, and we opened this, I think, 2 months now. And as you can see, like, the decor was insane.
The decor, yeah. Who designed it?
All I know, it was made by a construction team of Pakistanis, and they worked 24/7, slave labor. So Z
point.
paid them their money. That's my friend. No, amazing work. As you can see,
The lighting, the
I think
marble.
it was my friend's idea with the design. I think it was him, based on his other place, but. I remember he told me, "Let's put a Harley Davidson upside down hanging." I thought, he sounds stupid.
It's like a motorbike.
Now it's there, looks good. Yeah,
Harley-Davidson,
It's a real Harley Davidson. I didn't understand what he wanted to do, but yeah, everyone comes in, they love it. It's a cool
How is
thing.
that like hanging? I don't.
Yeah, that's the magic question. See, that's good construction.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got even like cool sneakers for sale. We've got crazy TV, 6 barber chairs, amazing barbers, manicure, pedicure. I haven't showed you the rest. There's a massage room there. Man, they've got everything. Coffee, we do IVs, we do everything. So it's really a amazing facility, and it's good to be part of the gym as well, because like you can look after yourself as a man. You can train, work out, look good.
Yeah.
We've got a healthy bar. You can eat your food, have your protein shake, get
It's
a haircut,
all in one.
shower. Yeah, all in one.
All in
You've got
one.
all your grooming in one.
You don't need to go anywhere else, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, obviously you're quite busy. So you've got the gym, you've got the barber shop. How do you like manage your time while dealing with all these businesses?
Yeah, I got to a point where like I've got good people who work with me. It's all about, you have to have good people you work with. You can't do everything alone. Things are never done alone, like people claim. There's always teams behind you and teams with you. And I've got good teams in the gym here, at the restaurant we've opened. So teaming and people are important, That's very important, like your management team, and having to be able to relay your message and they understand exactly what you want. I'm very difficult to work with. I've got OCD. I can see from here like a hair on the floor or something wrong. So I need people who can understand that and not get offended, but know how I want to work and how I like to. And when you find that person, the rest is, they're a mirror of you. So it's much easier,
Would you say that's an important part of business, like having the right team?
Yeah, teams, everything. But also your staff. But you also look after your staff. You can't be, I'm a boss, like some mafia don. You have to treat them like you're on the same level and look after them. It's no egos, because if they're not happy and they don't, then their workload and their work quality will be affected. You have to have the morale high. So it's like a good relationship where you all get on, but they still know they have to get stuff done. But you look after them in a way where they're happy, and then they'll perform.
So you've got your restaurant as well, isn't it? Charcoal Garden. Talk about
Charcoal
that.
Garden. It's like a shisha restaurant lounge.
Yeah.
When did that open? Is that
That
recent?
opened, I think September.
Okay.
I don't know. It's been open a month, 6 weeks.
How's it going? What do you
Yeah,
do there?
superb. Like I always used to, it was an old place there, a restaurant, and I'd always sit there and eat sometimes after the gym and things like that. And I just look around thinking, it's a huge place. It looks nice, got potential. It was always dead, no customers. And I was thinking, what? Like no one's managing it, no one cared. There's a guy in there walking. He didn't really put effort in. So I was always speaking to the landlord, the owner, saying, look, I want to take this place. And we discussed, and it wasn't serious at the time. I couldn't afford what he was asking.
Yeah.
So I ignored it. And then last Ramadan, alhamdulillah, everything came, just crazy convo from a joke. I sent him a video and of the restaurant. He replied, and then we had a meeting a few days later, and then took the place. Alhamdulillah, renovated, refurbed the whole place, made it new. And it's already making noises there too. We had the likes of Stormzy, Maya Jama, Seagal,
I think I've seen
Jack.
that
We had
picture
the
of
rapper
Stormzy.
Loon yesterday, you know?
Loon, yeah.
So it's just already taking off there too. So alhamdulillah, you know, like
What do you sell in there? What food do you got in there?
everything good. Like you've got Arabic, Turkish, we've got seafood, meat dishes, we've got
Desserts.
desserts are off the hook, everything. Honestly, the food, I'm a foodie, so I checked out a lot of chefs, and this chef is insane. That's why I'm putting a lot of pounds on lately. I was in good shape after my holiday,
steaks
and now
and
I'm
stuff.
getting pregnant again because I'm just eating the food, burgers every night, desserts, and I'm just sitting there. And also the testing phase, I was testing all the food with him, so I was like the human garbage bag, you know.
Yeah. So making people train and then go downstairs and eat your food.
Yeah, but we've got healthy options. We've got
Healthy
grilled
options, yeah.
chicken, salmon, but life, you've got to
Everything.
have everything in moderation. You should enjoy it.
You can treat yourself,
Yeah,
innit,
yeah.
downstairs, yeah.
Being extreme and just broccoli and rice and chicken all day,
It gets boring.
Yeah,
you're gonna go mad.
yeah,
That's,
definitely.
enjoy yourself a bit.
Yeah,
Nice.
so you've got the other venture. I think it's TK Business.
Yeah,
So that you started that recently as well, didn't you?
yeah. That's a company formation company. So basically, what I'm doing is, guys like yourself, Cashflow Convos, you might want to set up a company in Dubai. You want to move here, start your business, making a bank account. So even to be a resident, you need to have either be an employee or have a business. So we do that for you. We'll register your business, form it, get your visas done. If you have properties, golden visa, real estate, accounts,
Taxes.
taxes,
Everything.
A to Z.
And who
of
does
the
it
business
yourself?
world.
You got a team.
I've got a team, yeah.
Oh, nice.
I wish I could take the accolades, but it's not. But yeah, alhamdulillah, that's been a few weeks now. 2 weeks, I think I launched. And that's really good.
Because a lot of people want to move to Dubai, so you
Yeah, and it was always happening anyway. Everyone's reaching out to me. I want to move there. Can you help me do this, do that, that? And I was like running around anyway. Now, might as well make it into business. So
rather than it.
that's that. We've got the Meisters Club also.
Why is
VIP
the Meisters
networking
Club?
It's a VIP networking club. So you get CEOs or people of certain caliber who earn a certain amount and who work all their lives, but they don't enjoy life. Unfortunately, there's a life where people want to say, I want to be in these planes and jets. I want to go to the Maldives. I want to hang with Andrew Tate. I want to hang with Khamzat. I want to hang with Van Damme and whatever.
Yeah.
And they want to be in that lifestyle, you know? So we offer that. It's like a networking club with like-minded people, CEOs, successful people. They meet in dinners. We have crazy things like we did a world record Lamborghini bull run, 50 Lamborghinis all the way
50
to Ras-
Lamborghinis?
Yeah, 50,
Where
back
to?
to back. From here to Ras Al Khaimah. We had
Crazy.
Trey Songs. He was involved with that.
Oh.
We've had events with Andrew Tate. We've done a lot of things, and it's networking. So the next one is Mices in Black in December the 15th. We're going to have 15 Rolls Royce Cullinans all in black. Pick up our guests, take them to a nice resort, a networking dinner. People speak, mingle. The next day, Ferrari Yas track, Yas
Alright.
sports track,
Oh, yes.
racing track,
Abu Dhabi. that's-
activities, and come and finish off in Charcoal Garden. So it's a networking club. You make members, you pay membership, and you network, and you meet people. And from our events, we've introduced people to each other where they've had businesses from that, and they've invested in certain things we've said. So it does work, and we're quite a good example of that. And it's now we're going to put it into the next gear and really push it to more regularly, maybe a month, an event every month, and a fitness retreat and many other things. So yeah,
Can
that's
anyone
good.
join?
Yeah, anyone join.
VIPs
But
only.
no, it's not VIPs. Even rich, it's not about money, because we sit and look at the entrance CVs. We see, do we want them or not? What do they bring to the table? Are they that kind of character people get on with? So we've had a lot of applicants we've denied as well, because we just thought they want they won't fit in. It's not so much money; it's about what value you bring to the club.
Yeah. So what made you think of that idea then? Just to open your own like private members
It's a
club?
niche. You see it all the time. Like I see people, how do you know him? What do you do? We'd love to do this, that. And I'd always think, why? Like, you guys are making this much money. You do, like, why haven't you done this? Or why don't you do that?
Yeah.
So I thought, let's make a place where we arrange these and they just come along. A lot of people are too tunneled into their job money, go home, sleep, wake up, repeat, sleep, wake up, repeat, sleep. That kind of zombie lifestyle. So we're giving
Matrix.
them, call it a matrix, whatever you want. It helps with your mental health as well. Guys, you can't just be sitting there doing working deadlines. And everyone who's involved just messages after, man, I had the time of my life, unreal, like a Lamborghini convertible going up the mountains or just having fun on the beach with the guys. And at dinners, you're meeting these celebs or influencers and just enjoying convos, smoking cigars, whatever they want to do. Yeah. So we enable that to just, it's like a Boy Scouts on steroids, you know?
Yeah. So what would you say is like the most important qualities of a person to become a successful businessman?
It's such a hard question. What's successful? Like, for example, you could have a guy selling a little stall of Turkish ice cream. He's successful to have a stall. It depends what you measure as success.
Yeah, what would you
For
class
me, I
as?
measure it as just, you have an idea, the goal, and you establish it and it's set. Now, making it popular or not, or making it last is different. But once you've, for example, you're on a barbershop and you've opened it and it's there and you're sitting there, you've got your one chair. Success, you've done it. You've had an idea and you've done it. So for me, first thing is implement it. Try what you can to do it. I know there's a lot of talk, but do your best, whatever you can do to get it done. Network, meet with people, ask questions of people who've done it before. So if it's, for example, barbershop, go to all barbers, how do you do this, how do you do that, what do you spend your money on, what's the best chair, what's the most common haircut, what's the common time people come for barbershops, what's the biggest problem, what's the biggest cost. Ask, annoy them, keep going around and ask, and then that's the best way. But success is like, it's a hard question. It's like, how long's a piece of string? To everyone is different.
Yeah, if you could describe success, how would you describe it?
It's hard to say. For me, success is for me waking up healthy and alive and have my kids come and cuddle me. And that's alhamdulillah for me, success. Being able to still pray and be active and, you know, enjoy my day. That for me, that's success. Like for me, you know, like enjoying with them, taking them to Disneyland or the games place or whatever. That's success for me. But everyone's different, you know. But just waking up healthy, just come and look. I have businesses which I enjoy, which are my passions. I can come and just work out and that's me working. Sit with the guys here, have a haircut. Not that I need hair, like, but shave, because otherwise I have a helipad. I look like Shrek. Go down, eat good food. So is it really work? Is it not? Like, you know, when you look out there, there's people at oil rigs, there's people, doctors and surgeons working hard, there's people, construction workers. The hardest workers are these Asian guys who build this country, who on skyscrapers building all day. That's for me impressive. I could last one day like that. So these are the kind of guys we have to give respect to. They work. Will I say I work? Not really. Yeah, it's a lot of work behind it and a lot of thinking and putting things together, but still, I give my credit where it's due to those guys. I couldn't last a day doing what they do in that heat. Trust me. So everyone's success is different, you know?
Yeah, so you've automated all your businesses, basically. You've got a big team.
Yeah, it's not so big. It's just good. It's a good team.
Good team, yeah.
Yeah. It's not about quantity, it's quality. You have to have good people around you can trust, who know how you work and who can execute without you sometimes saying. They know exactly what you would say in that scenario. That matters a lot. But that takes time, working with you and knowing I'm so weird and psychotic at sometimes, but they know my character, so they laugh. They know how to deal with me. So that's very important.
Yeah, so you have to know like who you're dealing with, stuff like that. So you say that's important.
Yeah, everything, how I think and this and that. And like, I've got a woman who works with my assistant and she does everything. And she even doesn't tell me when there's problems because she knows I'll flip.
Yeah.
You know, there's some things she doesn't tell me. She goes, I just thought I'd do it. I knew you would like that and this and that. That's what I mean. So your team are like your wife. Like, it could be a man where they're like your family. So they're that close to you. You're with them most of the time. Majority of the time, it's like school, you know? Yeah. You're there more than you're at home when you're in school. So you have to be comfortable around them and know what they're doing. And they need to know what you're doing and how you think. And it has to be that color. You lead the company and you enforce the culture you want in that company and they'll follow.
Yeah. Have you had any setbacks like along the way?
Yeah, loads.
Yeah.
The gym nearly went bust. Trying to get the restaurant, trying to raise cash many times. So many. And there'll be more. But that's part of the world, isn't it? That's part of the game. It's not like a movie where you see, it's not. And don't look at social media and see people living a certain way. It's all fake. So it's all the kids out there. Don't be influenced by social media influencers. They show you what they want to show you.
Yeah, true.
No one's going to post, yeah, I've got a small No, they're not gonna. They're gonna say, "Yeah, I'm a man." So
Yeah.
the realism is it's lies. It's bullshit. A lot of these cars you see at rentals, a lot of these houses, there's 20 guys there. They're other people's houses. They're living life. They don't. I know so many. It's all fake. So don't be influenced by that. Just do what you can and be happy with how you are and be content. And then success comes.
You've been promoting Islam like recently, like with your own podcast. Is it audio one?
Yeah,
I promote a lot of Islamic, like like.
So
yeah. No,
TK
someone was
Talks.
interviewing me, and I was just giving some quotes. And there's
Yeah.
a few pods and interviews coming out. I don't know.
A lot of people have been listening as well. That's what I'm saying from London.
Yeah,
UK,
yeah.
A lot of people say
I
Tam
just say
Khan.
how it is, like people are afraid and this that, but you have to speak straight up. People are afraid to. If you're, just be a lion than a sheep. It's so important because the fake ones they never last.
Yeah.
They never last. All the fake, they get uncovered sooner or later, and I think just being honest always is the key, but don't sell yourself to impress someone. Even if it means you lose you guys might get approached by a gambling company or a casino or a alcohol company to sponsor and put something on the mic.
Yeah.
But it's about,
It's about morals and values.
Yeah, because you might say, no, I've lost this much money on a deal, but then the reward's much more,
Yeah, I feel like you have to stay true to yourself.
Yeah, you have to. Like, it's not. If it was easy, everyone would be successful, or whatever you call success.
Yeah.
It's not. It's hard. You have to work to get things done as well. You can't just think, let me meet him, introduce me to someone. It doesn't work like that. You have to put the grind in and work, but you have to stay close to Allah. So the ones who are distant, of course, why will you get success? Why is Allah going to help you? Like, I know people who just pray when they're having a bad time. As soon as there's something happens, they're all celebrating and the club drinking, I'm like, sure that dua's invalid now.
But yeah, so what would you say is like the biggest lesson you've learned like in business?
Just always be on top of things, I guess. Always be on top. Don't get complacent, arrogant, like you're successful. Never. Always look to innovate and keep it fresh. The moment you think, I've done it, I've smashed it, it's the moment you're gonna get a big shock, knockout.
Well, what keeps you like being innovative and staying like the trends?
I've got kids to feed, and also that I'm just around young. I just look at things. I have OCD. Like I see things, think that looks bad. Let's change it or let's do that. I just do things in which I think I would like, as a customer.
Yeah.
And I travel a lot, so when I see I'll take off other business. Oh, that's amazing. I was in America. That gym looks good. Go to another restaurant. This looks good, or this is a good idea for this. So they're like that. There's many things. Like we're setting up a concierge company as well. It'll be launched in about 2 weeks. So when you come on holidays, hotels, cars, private, whatever, look after your stay, to venues, quad bike and whatever. We do A to Z for people on holiday things. So that's another branch we're looking to get into.
Oh, nice. Yeah, first time I saw you, look like Vin Diesel.
Me, no.
Yeah.
Vin Petrol.
Sure, you're not copying him, yeah?
Vin Petrol. Vin, what they use now? Electric. Hybrid.
Vin hybrid.
He looks like his brother.
Shrek, maybe I get more.
Similar. A lot of people probably say, you look like Vin Diesel, yeah?
Do you get that a
I
lot?
think it's just I'm bald with a big nose. I'm not sure if it's a compliment or not. Just a bald man with a big nose, I think that's why I get it. I get called everything, bro. Shrek, Vin Diesel, Ladu head.
Who do you look up to anyway? Who do you look up to, like training wise or motivational wise?
Yeah, I used to do when I was younger, but now of course, the only person I aspire to be is like the Prophet, peace be upon him. I don't look up to celebs. I respect them.
Yeah.
I respect people like I loved Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, because they're men of stature, they were not afraid to do and say what they want. Unlike people like DJ Khaled, these guys hiding now. Muhammad Ali was talking in a time where you could be lynched. Malcolm X as well. He actually got shot dead for what he was speaking about, Malcolm X, So this is how powerful these characters are. But no, I don't. I respect many. I respect what they do. I respect how they're top of their game. Dana White, what he made as a PT, a bellboy, to selling the UFC for 4.5 billion. He was a personal trainer and a bellboy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Dana White, for me, is a son of one of the best businessmen I've ever seen. People like him inspire me to work hard when I see him, where he's come from.
Work hard. He works hard, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like shark, and how he's innovated things, and the PR machine behind the UFC built megastars. You knew these megastars because of Dana White. That's how you know Conor McGregor, Ronda Rousey, because of him.
Like Habib Khamzat. You're quite close to Habib Khamzat, isn't it?
Yeah, Khamzat is a good brother of mine, great brother.
He comes here a lot,
Future,
is he?
He trains here.
Yeah.
Future UFC champ, inshallah, and humble, good guy, and probably the strongest guy I've ever come across.
Yeah, you're wearing his t-shirt.
Yeah, this was no coincidence.
Merch.
Yeah, balls.
What was that?
See, I wear things free. I'm cheap, you see. No, I'm joking. Yeah, it's actually a good fit. His
Yeah.
balls, check it out. Balls is fight wear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, where's Habib these days? What is he doing? Is he around?
I think he's retired. He's just
Retired,
more
yeah?
business. Yeah, more of a family man. He doesn't train. He trains, but I don't think he doesn't compete, and he's not in the sport. He doesn't coach, so he just does talks. He's become like an ambassador
Okay. Yeah.
for the sport and Islam, and he's mashallah really one of the nicest guys in the world, and he's just doing his thing, I
Doing
guess.
this thing. Yeah, I thought you had a gym in Abu Dhabi, was it? Habib.
Yeah, he's got Khabib gyms. They're opening Abu Dhabi, I think in Doha too, a chain of gyms. So that's another avenue he's going into, which is very good.
Yeah,
Nice.
definitely.
It's good for athletes and fighters, not just to be tough guys in the gym in a cage, but to make good investments after, because the game, you have a small timeline, and not everyone's going to be blessed like Khabib and Conor with money.
Yeah.
So a lot of these fighters should look into other avenues, you know?
Yeah. So you're very productive with all your businesses and stuff. So what would you say is your favorite productivity hack?
For me, it's hard. I hardly sleep. I don't sleep. I try my best.
Yeah.
4 or 5 hours a day max. So I'm up early. So I think starting the day early, you got more hours in the
Start
day is
early,
the key. So post Fajr, just awake, do your thing, get it all out of the way. Then you have time for your family. You have time. You have time for everything.
Yeah.
I mean, 24 hours is a long time, bro. It's a long day.
Yeah. Well, what's your daily routine like then?
It's actually like you'll be shocked. A lot of people go, "You work out, you eat good." No. So I'll sleep 2, 3, wake up for Fajr, then I'm up, kids are up, streaming around the house. They go to school, I go to the gym. I have to work out in the morning. Then I get done with the business in the gym. All the stuff goes on. Then from there, I go down to the restaurant for the lunchtime, go through numbers, stocks, what's good, what's not, having meetings with that. Then from there, the kids finish school, I'll go home, chill with the kids, get that time in. Then I come back 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. to the gym. And evenings, it's very busy, peak time, so you've got to deal with a lot of things. We've got tax, to salaries, to new equipment, to renovations, to expansions, to complaints, to everything. And evening, that starts with a restaurant, peak time, so you have to go and deal with that. So I'm there to have meetings, and people want to come to the restaurant to see me, and you have to go entertain people and things like this. So I get home 12, 1, 2, by the time I sleep again 3. And repeat. Then if I've got events like Meisters, weekends we're away. Then in between that, I'm filming, doing content for the TK business, also content advertising for the gym. So I have a team who want me to do like videos, short videos and talking.
Okay.
So tomorrow I'll be in the morning, I have to do an hour filming for the restaurant and go back. Then evening I have guests or whatever. Like, so a lot of it is networking and meeting people and talking. It's just, it's draining, but that's a typical day. But I get a workout in there. And then my first meal, I have intermittent fast every day. So I eat my first meal usually 7, 8, 9 p.m.
You fast every day?
Yeah. Well, today, before I knew I'd be here, then I'm going to be working in the gym. We're going to be moving equipment. So I'll be an all-nighter. So I had some food before I got here. But usually, 7, 8 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you normally have a haircut. Is it on the beach or is it on the palm?
Yeah,
What's that all
I think I
about?
saw that
Yeah,
video.
that's like some celebrity barbers. We thought we'd do some content.
Content.
Yeah, that was in my garden, like behind my garden. But usually it's here. I sit here. This is my chair.
Yeah.
Have a haircut and shave. But even today, I knew I'd be late, so I shaved it myself with my razor.
Yeah.
And I need to fix the beard, but I just thought, no time, let's do it.
No, it looks all right, man.
Yeah, I just quick one with a big Mac 3. I think I got
Yeah.
it stuck here.
I like the lighting here and stuff. Like the decors.
Yeah, decor was good. Even
Yeah,
the
it's
hallway
unique.
walking in here, it's like you have an epileptic fit when you walk in.
See
You either
that
love it or
little-
you hate it, but it's different, you know.
It's different.
Yeah,
Cool little concepts.
Nah,
You've
so
got,
I think it's Instagrammable. Like,
yeah, you got that portrait of Sheikh Mohammed. It's cool, but his famous quote, and that's handmade with some kind of tiling thing. We've got these new sneakers in. You got to see how Haman is in gold and it's got Rolls Royce lighting on the roof.
What in there?
the hammam.
Yeah, I'll share it after. It's crazy.
Yeah. So if you were to give advice to young yourself, what would you say?
If I was younger self, I would have said, look, become better Muslim earlier. Stop doing these stupid things when I was younger. Keep consistent with prayers and stay good, close to God. But the youngers, always, my prayers, be good to your family, respect your family. Always listen to your mother.
Yeah.
Your mum's always right. When you're older, you realize your mother is always right. Unless she's a serial killer or like whatever, yeah? That's my advice. Always listen to your mum. She's always right.
What about the youth? Well, what do you reckon of the youth? As in, what would you advise them to do? Business, work. What do you recommend?
Whichever they like. Like, both is good. Like, not everyone's lucky to have that risk of doing business. So I won't say everyone do business.
Yeah.
There's no Nothing wrong with working 9 to 8, 9 to 5, grafting. There's nothing wrong with that. I respect that more than what I do. A guy who works at McDonald's or a guy who works on the trains or whatever. That's hard work, hard-earned money. This depends on your life, and everyone's different. Everyone has that different chance. It's luck. It's from Allah. Honestly, 99% is luck. It's opportunity. It's rizq. It's meant to be. So my opinion is just try your best and do what you can. As long as you're secure, you've got a roof over your shoulders, and you've got food on your table, then you're successful. That's the goal.
As long as you've got necessities. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Then the rest is a bonus, no?
Yeah. The lifestyle, the lifestyle.
It's a bonus. It's
So
not
care about
needed.
the
It's a
lifestyle.
want.
Yeah.
That's why people in poorer countries are happier, than the West.
Yeah, they are. They
Everyone
have.
watching social. I need this car. I need this woman. Like, it's just cringe. Like you don't need it.
It's
When
all
you get that
social
what's
media.
next? Yeah, when you get that what's next, there's always a better and stronger and richer and better looking and whatever.
Yeah, I think I seen a meme where it was like, so there was a guy walking and there was another guy on a bike, and the guy was like, oh, I want the bike, and the guy on the bike was like, oh, I want that car, and the guy in the car was like, oh, I want that plane. So I feel like there's always like something better. So you will never be.
Like look, it's just whatever you're capable of doing, just try and work, and that's my goal. And we stay close to God, because then the reward will come, 100%. If you do good and you obey Allah and you're on the good path, I promise you the rewards are good.
Definitely. Yeah. How would you advise someone if they wanted to become like a businessman in Dubai?
First of all, reach out to tkbusiness.com and we'll get your company up and running.
Yeah.
But it depends, like what you want to do. It's like me saying to you, how long's a piece of string?
Yeah.
How long's a piece of string?
Obviously, it depends, innit?
It depends on everything. So it depends on what you want to do. It looks easy. Dubai is very expensive now.
Yeah.
It is very expensive too. So for me, there's an opportunity everywhere in the world. It is a networked capital of the world, but there's opportunities everywhere. Whatever your idea is, you could do it anywhere. If it's good, it'll work. Just think, can I afford it? Can I go? Can I take the risk? Have I got the capability to do 6 months without making any money? You've got to look at all these factors, because it's going to be hard. And you've got to come here and not just sit on beaches and tan and run around and do
You've got to actually
selfies.
work.
You have to go network and graft. You have to run around and hustle.
Yeah.
How's Dubai lifestyle anyway? So like, what's the day to day here? How is it?
So Dubai is amazing. For me, it's the safety factor. It's such a safe country. The weather's superb. It's a Muslim country. You can pray everywhere you go. You can wash. Look at the bathrooms. Go into a mall. Sit in the bathrooms. Go into the
It smells like oud.
go to
everywhere.
Oxford Street's. Go to Oxford Street's bathroom. It looks like a crack den. And
It smells like
safe.
oud everywhere here.
Yeah,
Oud.
smells, the
Nice.
cleanliness. Safety is a factor when you have families. So Dubai it's an amazing lifestyle. It's very relaxed. And when you wake up and you see the sunshine, it makes you feel better. So I understand why people in the UK are always grouchy in the winter. When you wake up, it's dark.
It's raining.
You come home, it's dark.
Yeah.
It's depressing, it does your head in. But
Even here, like in the hotels, like you'll hear the azan at Fajr. It's also like peaceful. So I feel like
the hotels, the service. Look at the service where you go.
5-star everywhere.
Everywhere. You can go to hospitals here,
Respect.
lick the floor clean. The hospitals are that clean. Literally, go to a hospital in UK. You come out with a disease when you go to the hospital. So, literally do.
Yeah.
And I think it was MRSA or something it was called. Used to get diseases, go in hospital. So, Dubai, I think what the rulers have done is amazing. They've made
It's very clean. Yeah.
a place, the UAE, a country which is just perfect for living. It's actually a dream.
Where do you stay anyway in Dubai? What area?
It's not close from here. It's Palm Jumeirah.
Up on the Palm, yeah. Palm.
It's nice beach and everything. So
It's decent,
kids
yeah.
love it.
It's a bit more quiet, isn't it? The downtown's a bit more busy, traffic.
More family, and you have a beach and you have a private beach, and so you can run around with kids and you wake up to the sea. I like to see the sea. I'm an Essex boy.
Yeah.
My old house, the view was the sea, so I'm used to it.
See, yeah.
I'm a seasider, so I need to always have the sea near me.
You've also got the football pitch, the rooftop one? I've seen a video where
Oh
you're
yeah, no, that was activation for the World Cup. So that was the famous hotel in the Palm,
playing. Okay.
and we did activation with my friend Sean, freestyler.
All right.
So we did for a month of the World Cup, we did a podcast and we interviewed football players and this and that.
Okay.
And he did kick ups on the roof. It was crazy. It was insane. The
Yeah, I
view.
saw a video.
We had a boot camp there, and I think security stopped us from playing football there because we kept kicking the ball,
Kicking
and
the ball
they
off.
thought it'd go off the 30, 50 floors down and hit someone. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's Dubai for you. I mean, you've had the Burj Al Arab. They've done tennis on the helipad.
Oh yeah.
They had
Yeah.
Anti
What about
Joshua
boxing?
boxing.
Boxing,
Anti
didn't it?
Joshua was there boxing. You had,
Oh, crazy.
I think, Agassi or Roger Federer played tennis there. Tiger Woods played golf there. So Dubai always does it different, you know.
So it's
Yeah,
always
definitely.
unique, isn't it?
Yeah, it's unique, and it's a place where you can do these things, you know.
A lot of people are doing like property investment. What's your opinion on that? Have you got into properties or?
Real estate's a massive business. I think being a real estate agent is a good role because everyone's buying here. Everyone's because Ukraine, all the Russians came and threw their money here. Chinese are here. Every race spends here. Every race, and the market is just going bang, 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 bang. But to invest is hard now because it's going so expensive. I always say London's the best place to buy real estate because it's secure for life and it always goes
Yeah.
up.
If you could be remembered for one thing, what would it be?
To be honest, it won't matter to me because I'll be dead anyway. So I don't know, remembered or not after. I'll be just trying to see if I can, inshallah, get to heaven. But I mean, just be a straight up honest guy. Whatever people think of me, if they love me, they hate me, they dislike me, whatever. No one can say he's a thief, he's a criminal, he steals money, he's dodgy. Everyone will say he's like this, direct and straight to the point.
Yeah.
So alhamdulillah, I'll be just known as a straight up person. That's it. That's what I want to remember as. And no BS.
Definitely, man.
So you met Andrew Tate and Steven Seagal. How was your meet with Steven Seagal?
Steven Seagal was a cool guy, very good guy. I was raised watching his movies, so it was surreal for me. Me and my brother used to watch his films and reenact his fight scenes. So he's a really good guy. He's like a brother to me. We meet a lot. And yeah, it's just funny how people I used to watch on TV, like friends and acquaintances of mine.
Yeah, thank you, Tam, for joining us.
Yeah.
We're going to wrap up this podcast with our last question. Does money buy happiness?
No, obviously it doesn't, because you've seen billionaires, superstars, Hollywood actors who have it all, as they say, commit suicide. So obviously there's something missing from their life, why they feel so down. And they, to us, you think, oh, they've got the money, they've got the girls, they've got this, yet they're unhappy. So that tells you all. No, it doesn't. I mean, this whole bullshit saying, oh, I'd rather cry in a Lamborghini, and this goes viral and everyone laughs. What buys happiness is being content, being strong, close to the Creator, know your purpose of life, and then that's happiness. So you know, we're all going to die one day. So yeah, I mean, enjoy things if you can afford to. Yeah, but that's like a temporary rush, a few minutes, a few days, and that's it. You can buy a car in about 2 weeks, you're bored. So no, it doesn't. And I think the only thing which brings happiness is being close to God and content and knowing your purpose of life and being around your loved ones and just being the best you can be and raising your kids to be the best they can be. And when you go, you know that you've built some foundations for them and you are the best you could be as a Muslim or whichever you are, religion.
Definitely, yeah. Well, I appreciate your time, and thank you for coming on and joining us today.
Yeah, thank you for coming on Cashflow Convos podcast, and hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
And,
Pleasure. Good luck for
inshallah.
all your endeavors in the future, inshallah.
Yeah.
Inshallah.
And guys, if you'd like to learn more about cash flow and businesses, make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Take care, guys.
Take
Bye.
care.